in general, the way that one encourages innovation is to make people think across platforms, not to see there being some fatal dichotomy between print on the one hand, online on the other, TV on the other, and so on. To understand that all these things are converging, and to try and encourage people to think of ways of making them speak to one another. I think that the BBC's website is very successful because it's understood really from quite an early stage that going online to the BBC website, what you want is to know how to plan your viewing or your listening around what you're reading, and they complement one another. So I think that innovation comes from complementarity. It comes from adding things together rather than making things more separate. I also think that it's extremely important to give people the freedom to fail. And by that I don't mean that we should turn into a nation of losers. What I do mean is that we should give people the space to not get it right first time. A writer I follow very closely, Seth Godin, is a great marketing guru, but much more than that. And he is excellent on this, that it's extremely important that people are able, when they're innovating, when they're being creative, to feel that they can make mistakes and it's not the end of the world. I think that one of the things that perhaps was wrong with the culture of the late 20th century was there was a slight feeling of one strike and you're out. Actually, the modern world we live in, the web world, the online world, the digital world, is a world where experimentation is absolutely of the essence. And I think that I hope that my children grow up in an atmosphere where they're encouraged to be exploratory in what they do, because looking around at all the great brands of today in the digital world, whether it's Google, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Apple, and so on, all of them have been the product of experimentation and exploration. All of them have experienced setbacks and come back even more strongly. So I think that that's a really important lesson to be learned from where we're at.